Hi there, thank you for joining me on the 3-Wick Thesis candle channel. My name is Tracy, and this is an episode of what I call my Lighting the Way series. I'll share with you today a Goose Creek candle, which I know can be difficult to make decisions about and or purchase just because they're all nose blind buys. My goal with this video is to give you insights into the scent quality, the throw, the burn quality, the aesthetic of the label, to help you make the best decision about whether or not you would like to purchase this particular candle. Today we have Goose Creek's Maple Butter Candle, and this one has a couple of different labels that you can choose from currently on their website. There's this one, which is kind of a chalkboard series, has these really cute stacks of pancakes with butter on it, the syrup, there's some forks, coffee up here at the top. Really just reads like you're sitting at a diner eating some pancakes. There's also this label here, which is a more literal interpretation of the candle. It's an actual picture of a stack of pancakes with melting butter and maple syrup on it. I liked this one better, so this is the one I ordered. I love how Goose Creek is moving towards these black lids. I think it really accents the label, makes it pop, and I also love the font on this one. It looks kind of kitschy and a little bit country, and I think it's just really adorable given the candle scent and the picture. The scent notes on this one are warm maple syrup, melted butter, and spiced vanilla. Oh, this is so delicious. On cold, you get that butter note. It's really strong, but it's a creamy, delightful butter. It's not fatty or oily. It just smells really rich, and it blends with that maple syrup, and I feel like you get a pancake note, even though it's not listed on the scent notes, and maybe that's where that spice of vanilla is coming in. But this on cold smells like when you put butter on a pancake and it starts to melt, you get that buttery kind of sweet scent. You get that first, and then it's followed by a maple note. And the maple note on cold is not super overpowering. I know that some maple candles can be really sweet and too much, but this smells really well balanced with kind of the savoriness of the butter and that spicy sweetness from the vanilla. And the spice in it feels like a cinnamon, a warm cinnamon. It's not a spicy cinnamon. Wax on this one is white, and then the wicks on it are these kind of thinner, stiffer, ropey wicks. Really excited to light this one up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go burn this at least once or twice, hopefully 3 times, so that I can give you some pretty thorough insights into the burn quality. I'll come back here and share my candle performance rubric with you, and we'll talk about all the elements, the throw, the scent quality, the aesthetics of the label, and the burn quality so that you can make the best decision possible. So I'll be right back after the cut. All right, y'all, I have been burning this thing way more than I needed to for this review, and I'm thinking about maybe putting it away for a while so that I don't burn through it almost immediately. I absolutely love this candle. In terms of scent quality, I gave it an A. It smells exactly like you would expect it to. I feel like I'm sitting next to a plate of pancakes covered in butter and maple syrup. The maple scent is really pleasant. Sometimes it can be too sweet or overpowering, and this almost comes through as a caramel. It's a little bit lighter. I will say, however, that if you're going to sit next to this candle like I did at my desk, it does feel pretty strong, and the scent does actually attach to you, like your clothing and your hair. I was burning this in my office, went for a walk with my husband, and he said, "What smells like caramel?" And I was like, yeah, I think that's me. I smell it too, and it smells just like the maple butter candle. So the scent is pretty strong in that it's clingy, but I don't feel like it was so strong that I had the desire to burn the candle out. I personally found it to be really delicious. I also was pairing this with some of my coffee candles from my coffee research, and that was just, icing on the cake, y'all. So if you have a coffee candle that you like, I highly recommend pairing those two together. Kind of balances that bitterness from the coffee with the sweetness from the maple butter, and it just feels like breakfast in a room. In terms of throw, It has really good throw. In my bedroom, office space, 11 by 14, it fills it pretty quickly. In the open concept, it fills it out. You definitely get a sense that this candle is burning nearby. I wouldn't say that it's overpowering in the open concept, but it is pretty strong. So I gave this candle an A for throw. In terms of burn quality, I am a little bit concerned about what a quick burn this candle is. It tends to burn really hot and really fast, and that has resulted in some sooting with the wicks. As long as you keep an eye on it and don't plan to burn it for much more than an hour, hour and a half, I would say it's good. But because there is that minor imperfection that doesn't affect the overall performance, I did assign it a B for burn quality. In terms of aesthetic design, I love the label on this candle. It feels intentional, it feels relevant to the scent. I like the new chalkboard style that came out with this series this spring, so I gave this candle an A for aesthetic design. Overall, I gave this candle a 3.75 out of a 4.0 GPA scale. That comes out to a solid A. I highly recommend this candle, especially if you like breakfast scents, maple scents, or things that have kind of a caramel vibe. It's absolutely beautiful, and when I burn through this one, I will definitely be repurchasing a second one. I do feel like this is a bit more appropriate for fall and winter. It's a very warm and cozy fragrance, but I still plan on using it year-round. Let me know if you have any questions in the comment section below, or if you've burned this one, what have been your thoughts about the maple butter candle from Goose Creek? If you appreciate this review, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And if you're a returning viewer, thanks so much for spending time with me today. If you're new to my channel and you like this type of review, make sure you subscribe so that you can see all of my Lighting the Way episodes as they're released. Thanks so much, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.